Welcome once again to Bible Talk. Let's turn to Mark chapter 8, verse 38. Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he comes. That sums it up. When he comes in the glory of his Father with the holy angels. Are people ashamed of Jesus Christ in this day and age? I would say they are. I had a dislike on one of my Bible Talk 3 part 2. I don't really care. Does it bother me? No. We know how this world is. We know how it works. And if you're truly called by Father God and you have received His Spirit within the intralobes of your brain and your heart is pure or becoming more pure as you learn and grow, you understand how evil it is. And doesn't it say that people that hate you because of my name's sake, because of Jesus Christ, because of the righteousness of God, because of your beliefs, I want to put one thing out there right now. I don't hate anybody. And that's truth. I don't despise anybody for their beliefs. I just don't really care one way or the other. Now, it's because I understand that at some point in time, most everybody will be called and will learn. Not everybody will be called. Very few will be chosen. Many will be called, but how many is many? I think there's something like 6 billion people on earth. How many do you think right now truly are the saints of God? Well, I don't really think on it very much, but I can tell you this, it ain't very damn many. I had some notes here. If you haven't subscribed to this man's website, please look it up. This is Leonard V. Johnson out of Spring Hill, Florida. It is the online, give me a second here. It is the Church of Jesus Christ Online Ministries. Absolute wonderful soldier of Jesus Christ, which is what I am. I'm a soldier for Jesus Christ. I have a prayer request for any of you. Please do so. Minister Michael C. Garrett down in Kentucky needs some prayers. He's had some hardships over the last few years. He suffered a stroke 2 years ago, and he had some problems with a wound, a deadly wound on his foot, which was healed. And he has another wound on his foot, and it could be a deadly wound. And I would like for all of you to please keep him in your prayers. Now, there There is one King. There is one Lord of Lords. He is the King of Kings. He is the one King, only one. That's Jesus Christ. I don't really pay attention wholeheartedly to a lot of news, but the Queen of England has died recently, and now Charles III, I believe it'd be King Charles III has taken over there as king. I don't serve this world. I don't serve worldly leaders. I don't really care for the garbage that's running this country or any other country, and that's the truth. I realize that there are laws of the land and there are laws of God. To be quite honest with you, some of the laws of the land are just, they're evil, and you can't serve an evil person and serve God. It doesn't work. You can't serve a regime that believes in the killing of children and the sacrifice of children at any stage past conception. You can't serve them. You just can't. I just wanted to get that out of the way. Yeah, some of you might think, well, that just ain't right, but it is right, and one day you'll learn that. Jesus Christ and God the Father are coming to the earth, and I don't think it's far away. I'm going to read a little bit here. I'm going to go to Revelation chapter 21. Let's go back here. Let's go back here. See what Revelation in the end says. I apologize for the dog barking. I have animals all over the place. And one thing before I start, I prayed a while back for Minister Guy and his financial troubles. I've been there, and it's hard. I once had somebody steal my identity. Somehow they got a hold of my social security number. And tried to take out loans in various states. And I had to go through a lot of HE double hockey stick, try to figure it all out. I finally got it figured out. Thanks be to God, nothing really happened. But I can understand financial troubles. I can understand these woes. A lot of people have financial troubles right now, as everything keeps climbing in price. Everything. And including there will be more food shortages. There are now, and there will be more. And the woke agenda, it's going to break us. And ultimately the debt and the credit system, okay, along with identity theft, okay, and these finances, it'll eventually lead to the mark of the beast, because that'll be the ultimate fix, you see. That will be shoved down our throats as the ultimate fix to the credit and to the debt issue. It will be credit It will be a credit system. You'll still go to work. You'll still be able to buy and sell and care for your children. But all of your credit will be on a computer bank account by your number. It's gonna happen. I can relate. Chapter 21. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven, saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God. People need to read this. Don't just rely on some man down at the old church building to tell you what's going to happen. You need to get in here and read, and you need to pray and ask for understanding of these words and these parables. It's very, very important. Let's go on here. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. And he said unto me, It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. He that overcomes shall inherit all things. We've studied this before. He that overcomes. What are you overcoming? What is this tribulation you live in right now? Overcome the wicked one. Overcome this world that's ran by Satan. This is a war that I'm doing. This is a war. This is my war against Satan. Because I have a war against him, personally. Think of a road map. A globe, an atlas. Which road leads to the ultimate prize? Which road leads to your final destination? Well, each map has a legend. This is the legend. The world is the map. This is the legend. Inside the legend you will find the key. The key is Jesus Christ. Let's go to Matthew. I'm going to go back here to Matthew. Let's go to Matthew 26. Verse. Let's just pick it up. Let's just pick it up. Jesus said unto him, let's just go back a little bit. So the chief priest and the elders and all the council sought false witness against Jesus to put him to death. So lying against him, trying anything they can to put him to death, but found none. Yet, though many false witnesses came, yet found they none. And at last came 2 false witnesses, and said, This fellow said, I am able to destroy the temple of God and build it up in 3 days. And the high priest arose and said unto him, Answerest thou nothing? What is it which these witnesses have against you? But Jesus held his peace. And the high priest answered and said unto him, I adjure thee by the living God, that thou tell us whether thou be Christ, the Son of God. So Jesus told him, he said, Thou hast said, but nevertheless I say unto you, hereafter shall you see the Son of Man sitting on the right hand of power and coming in the clouds of heaven. So then they think he's blaspheming. Anyway, this was all supposed to happen. If it didn't happen, we were done. Done. This has been tried. Failed miserably right off the bat. With Adam. With Eve, I mean. Okay? Failed horribly and then was given a chance by Noah. Noah was righteous in the sight of God. Was his sons' wives righteous? Doesn't say. Probably not. Was his wife righteous? Doesn't say. Maybe not. I hope they all were, but maybe not. But you see, they were saved because they were his family. Indeed, God works in mysterious ways. That's a fact. Let's go to, we're just going to go to 1 John. Let's go to 1 John. I'm just going to write off the cuff here. No more notes. Oh, come on. This Bible's super old. But I do have some older. I have a couple that are from the beginning of the 1700s. You're not missing anything. They say the same thing this one does. And I think I want to go to 5, but we'll see. Yes. Okay, so I'm just going to start reading here. 1 John, chapter 5. Whosoever believes that Jesus is Christ and is born of God, and everyone that loves him that begat loveth him also that is begotten of him. By this we know that we love the children of God, when we love God and keep his commandments. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. Now, I do want to say something here. I got a good friend. He's a Baptist. And for a while he was sending me Bible verses in text form every single day that he had received from somebody at church. But 99% of the time they were out of the new, the New American Standard Bible, the NASB. And I can tell you, the Bible is false. The NASB, throw it in the trash. Do it now. Because it takes the word commandments out. If you have that Bible, turn to Revelation. Go to chapter 12. Let me find it here. I'm getting off track here. Anyway, you go to, in the latter books, to where it says about keeping God's commandments, and it'll say something like, him or her that does not defile his garments. Okay? Now, how in the world is a youngster, okay, supposed to read that Bible and learn to keep God's commandments if it doesn't say it? Well, hell, I wash my laundry. I'm not being honest here. How does a youngster in this day and age, any teenager, anybody from reading on up, open a New American Standard Bible and learn anything that they really truly need to know for salvation? It can't be done. Throw them away, they're garbage. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and they are not grievous. For whosoever is born of God overcomes the world, and this is the victory that overcomes the world. Even our faith. That's the victory. That key in the legend for the map for this world, for Satan's world, that key is Jesus Christ. And if you have him, I know you keep the commandments. Open your mind. Open your heart. Ask for the understanding, and it will be bestowed upon you. There are three that bear record in heaven: the Father, Christ, and the Holy Spirit. And there are three that bear witness in earth: Spirit, water, and the blood. The second epistle of John, chapter 1. Verse 4. I rejoice greatly that I found of the children walking in truth, as we have received a commandment from the Father. And now I beseech thee, lady, not as though I wrote a new commandment unto you, but that which we had from the beginning, that we love one another. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment, that as you have heard from the beginning, you should walk in it. Not, it doesn't say in my Bible, and this is love, that we wash our clothes, that we are clean. Yeah, we've all heard cleanliness is godliness. There's a lot of things that are throwing a lot of people off, okay? We need to be very, very careful. You have to stay the course. Throw away those Bibles. Revelation 14. Revelation 14, verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. I show you, here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus Christ. I had a guy try to attack me on the computer one time. Some young kid that was a bigwig in some church. I don't know what denomination it was, it doesn't matter. It's a denomination of the demons. Oh, you just have to have faith in Jesus Christ. All the new covenant, that's just the faith in Jesus Christ, and you're gonna up to heaven. You're saved. I pointed that out to him. So what do you make of that? What do you make of the verse that says, here is the patience of the saints? Of course, he probably don't even know what a saint is, that they're actually called. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus Christ. No answer. After that, I was denied any kind of a conversation back and forth. Doesn't matter to me. Revelation 22:14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without are dogs, sorcerers, whoremongers, murderers, idolaters, and whosoever loves and makes a lie. Liars. All the liars. All that tradition. All those damn holidays. Not holy days. Holidays. Man-made holidays. You can count them off the calendar. They're all there every single year. And oh my gosh, I was just in the store earlier. It is what, September 11th today? 21 years later from that awful attack. And they already have aisles full of Halloween masks and Halloween candy. Yeah, just let your kids go and beg for candy. It's fine. Your mom and dad did it. Their mom and dad did it. Just for the kids. Just for the kids. It's all about the kids. It's all about teaching them to fit right into this Satan world. Don't do it. Get out of it. Get out of it while you can. It may cost you your life. Or you may find it. God bless you all.